going on, y'all? Jimmy Macram, Marcus Cash, SP3. It's time for episode 6 of season 2 of Ozark. It only took a week, like a regular show. Look at us. Who would have thought? Look at
Not me.
Last we saw, Goat Wendy, and Buddy. What do you call that? I don't want to say collaborated. That's not what I'm looking for.
Conspired?
Thank you, sir. To burn the fucking Snell's fields. And I would imagine this is going to have some dire consequences. Or maybe it saved the day.
And they fucking waterboarded our poor Ruth.
Poor Ruth. Poor murderous Ruth.
Murderous?
Murderous. Uncle side, whatever the fuck it's called. It's not patricide, whatever uncle side is.
I mean, it was necessary, right?
Which part? The waterboarding or the murder?
No, the murder.
To be fair, the waterboarding was necessary too. You got the truth.
Yeah. In terms of Wendy and Buddy's plan, though, I don't see this going well. Like, I need to see some babies produced now. Right now. Otherwise, this is going to be the reason why Marty has a hard time this episode.
I can see that.
You get that casino up and running, you're gonna get the hell out of there.
Aw. This is my favorite, like, long-term developing relationship. A year and a half? Season and a half?
I mean, at first it was the name that we liked. Gold Coast. Sounds like anything's
Right
possible.
there.
And then I figure the town is so far inland. I mean, we'll have beachfront property by the time the water gets to us.
Feel that way.
Is this the second person that dies with Wendy in a car?
Buddy.
What's that in the car?
Her baby.
Jesus.
What an opening.
Go out like a G.
He did. Doing gangster shit, like back in the day. Oh, Jesus. Not the future goat.
You blew up their field, Wendy. It's just gonna get worse from here. Try to stay off the phone. The feds might be listening.
To be fair, you want to go to them before they come to you.
Good girl. And you know better than let those fuckers get you down. You play that long game, and you strike back when they're least expected. We'll get that money one way or another.
Uh-oh. Does she not want to be in the game anymore?
Nope. I think she's out.
And any contact you have with them could compromise that. So I'm sure you understand. He's gonna back up.
Asshole.
Yeah,
Frick.
Tortured by the cartel, you were tied up on the ground. It's not like I stole your credit card and I bought a dress.
Literally calm. It's just, we gotta stay on the same page always, or things fall apart.
You know, you got a real way of complimenting me and walking me back in the same breath. You know that?
Did you know this before you started working with them?
Yes. Well, don't stop now, Charles. Let's go. You want the whole truth. Now's your chance.
Both of those answers surprised me.
goat.
Oh, I don't think that's necessary.
I do. Cuff him.
Props to the cop that was like, I'm not gonna live this down. Do I have to cuff him?
Trying my best here. Hey.
Now looking at the cop.
Targets of murder investigations are not granted casino licenses.
I don't give a damn about any casino license.
I'll rephrase that. Your husband might go away for mass murder. What do you plan to do about it?
Seems to me.
I was about to say, if you want to deal with a Snell, Darlene's not the Snell you want to deal with.
Pastor, I thought that was you. What brings you in here?
On the TV, they said they found bones.
Oh, his wife.
Is it true?
Yeah, there was a search warrant executed yet.
I am.
Fair enough. September. The man described as looking very much like you fired a handgun inside a bar called the Rusty Hull. Silly name, if you ask me, the Rusty Hull. When I inquired about the shooting, a local drug dealer became particularly interested.
He asked if you wanted to film this, sir.
Turns out though I'm sure those things change.
And what do you get?
I'm free from investigation. And Wendy Bird gets protection.
This motherfucker. I'll take it though. Save the goat. He was punching above his weight class, clearly.
Yes.
And did not even know it.
The lack of emphasis, and it was like, and then $10,000 worth of damage.
It's a possible way out of here. Tell me where your ancestors are buried.
It is desecration. We do not disturb our dead.
Then you're gonna rot in here.
This is spiritual nonsense. Dig these fuckers up. Let's go.
Oh, I'm just saying. If that fuckwad shows up here, don't trust him. He'll use you up and spit you out.
Your roof just wads it up, Rachel?
I wish your nose is already.
Hey! What the fuck, man? It's like half your size, bro. Just stay the fuck out of it, burnout.
Why? Not worthless. Go ahead. Oh.
He's about to dig up a bunch of bodies.
If you get kicked out, that means no Mizzou. You know that, right?
I know. Please, can you just let it be?
You have to fix this.
I don't make the rules. Come on.
What? Oh, the rules. I guess there's nothing you ever can do, is there?
Come on.
Jesus.
Stay the fuck away from Wyatt.
Ruth.
You don't have a bank account.
Yeah, well, I sort of do.
This says Mike Fleming. Who's that? Who's Mike Fleming?
It's funny, what happened?
Every time I got paid for doing homework, I'd generate an invoice and mix in some of the dirty money with the clean.
Okay. Go to your rooms, both of you, now. That you killed his dad. So, I think even for us, we need to make a big fucking deal about
I
this.
don't need a recap either, okay? This is just a moment, and we're gonna get out of it. We need 6 months, and then we're free, Wendy.
Remind yourself. I mean, you want to know why Jonah is laundering money? Because he wants to prove to you that he's useful so that you have to pay some attention to him.
Jesus Christ.
Psychologist Wendy.
What?
She's about to run again? Way to prove her point.
Of course you do.
Wendy, I don't know what you want from me. This is our life now. I can stay here, I can talk about our feelings, or I can go take care of shit and make sure that we don't die, okay?
That's a great line.
I need to talk to you.
Marty's not home. I can't leave the kids alone.
I'm on you, Doc.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like that whatsoever. At the very least, he's wired, right?
No, I said I'd tell you everything I know.
Yeah, but he's gonna be wired to talk to Wendy to get more dirt on Marty for the wire.
That's a lot of fucking no.
Leave, Marty.
So you can be my knight in shining armor?
This isn't bad.
Why are you standing here in some strange gay guy's $40 motel room whining like a grade school brat who just flunked her test and swears it's everyone else's fault but her own?
This is the best Petty's been.
You keep wanting 3 out of it. You do that, and I'm in for whatever you need.
That smile.
He's like, I'll fucking take it.
That's a win for the dad.
Big win.
Significantly more useful.
We have a positive DNA match.
He's busted 4 nuts this episode. That was number 4, dude.
Did we speak over the phone?
You're Marty's boy.
Yes, sir.
Well, the Rolodex.
Okay.
Yeah, no, good idea. Thank you. A word? Yeah. Give us 1 second, Jonah, please.
You told us not to kid looking for approval? You just waited, looking at his dad, like, yeah, I did it, didn't I?
Isotope analysis showed that the remains ranged from 90 to 150 years old. They're all related. Must have been just an old family burial plot.
He switched them out.
I'm not calling them all fakers. We received a child endangerment report about a preacher out here with a baby in the cold, 7, 8 hours a day. I don't think that report's true.
No, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Could be. I don't know. I'm not sure. Her, Darlene. I'm here for it either way.
Would anyone else like to speak?
I'd like to say a few things.
Oh boy.
I assume the kid's prepared.
In a way, he's the only real friend I ever had. I'll carry our secrets to my grave.
Goddamn beautiful. Hope Marty was listening, motherfucker.
I never would have met Jade. I mean, Melissa.
No, you certainly wouldn't have. If you'll excuse me 1 minute.
You see this ridiculousness. Like, what are we even talking about?
I'm mad that his first instinct is her stage name.
I didn't realize Marty didn't even come home. What's his excuse now? This good inside of shit?
Finish it before I go.
He stinks. Even after Jonah's speech, he stinks.
Is this where they fuck?
After the goat said no to that piece of shit, he's gonna fuck Rachel? Oh my god, I'd stab him through the TV screen if I could.
No one's ever gonna know what you did to help me. Not the feds. Not the cartel.
You're gonna say, what does he say? You're gonna get the blue cat back? She busted her own nut.
What if someone proves it just a year ago?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I can't.
I'm sorry.
I bet you can't.
Okay. I know. Hey, Rachel.
Wow. What's the matter with you? What did you
forgot about that. Forgot about the wire. Because I'm like a year later they're finally gonna fuck, and then right.
She only kissed him to shut him up because he was talking a lot. Yeah. Guy in Chicago, private investigator, cartel, blah, blah. She was like, oh Jesus, I want to kill nice money.
Stop this.
I mean,
Before he talks way too much.
Oh, I thought she just got worked up and excited about the fact that she was gonna get her bar back.
she's not getting shit back. She's on investigation. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
This is all not gonna happen. I bet she wish she would have known this before, though.
Exactly. She's thinking that this motherfucker just wants to fuck me over, and no, he actually cares.
All right. Well, that was episode 6 of season 2 of Ozark. That was a great episode. That was a couple great episodes in a row now.
It really is.
This season's picking up. The series is picking up.
It was rather
I heard
depressing for me.
season 3 is better than all of this.
That's what I've heard. Yes.
Making me very excited.
Very petty.
Season 3 with no Buddy though.
I'm okay with that. I like Buddy, but come on. He did his job. He had a perfect character arc. Him and Wendy, like hatred and then to complete love until like soldiers together and then he dies. Jesus. Okay, a little depressing. Fair enough.
Yeah, this episode's super depressing for me. It was like, what is happening? Bad shit left and right.
Everything bad happened because he died. Pretty much.
Yeah. But then they fucking, who got Mason arrested, we think? It's between Darlene and Wendy. I don't know who.
Wendy seemed like she was busy at the funeral though, so I'm thinking Darlene.
So we think it happened at the same time? Or was that just TV magic?
Well, TV magic, but also Buddy's dead, so I think Wendy's still a bit preoccupied. Darlene's got nothing to do at the house with Jacob in jail.
And we know that Darlene has seen them there before in that exact same spot. We know that Darlene can force the sheriff to do things.
So I was gonna say she got the relationship with the sheriff also.
And which one you almost spoiled. I didn't get what you meant when you said it. And you talked about, ironically, is Darlene gonna steal this baby? Like this is like season 1, episode 1 rather, where he's on the street. I assume he's in trouble with whatever the child services are.
Yeah.
And now this baby has to go somewhere.
She gonna make a pledge. She gonna make a pledge for that baby.
Yes. From now on, shut the fuck up until it happens.
To be fair, if I got it right.
Not you.
Oh.
Them. Oh. You've seen it. Shut the fuck up. Jesus. Yeah. That's what happens, and that's what you meant. That's pretty awful. I couldn't do it at the same time. Kill the mom and get the dad arrested? They're awful. And steal the baby? She's definitely the worst Snell.
She is.
2 of 2.
She's definitely the most ruthless.
Yes. I don't want to deal with this motherfucker. Speaking of Ruth, that was probably the more depressing part for me. Buddy's old. We've prepared for him dying for a year and a half, but it's Ruth going through it.
Her breakdown in the shower, I was like, oh, this is going to be a bummer of an episode.
And then Dummy got kicked out.
Yeah, Dummy got kicked out. She agreed to work with her dad again. She's like on oxys now. With her own connect, she let that be perfectly clear. Like, if you're not going to give it to me, I got a guy, but you're here.
She was on the rise. Like, she was getting her life together, had everything that she needed. She was the right-hand man to Marty, and then her dad came back and then, like, a steady downfall since then.
I'm so very impressed by it. Because Ruth, to me, I got her right behind Wendy, I think.
Yeah, I had Ruth ahead of Marty.
Oh, yeah, I still do. Marty's been fucking up lately.
Yeah, I had her second in command. I mean, she hasn't lost the second spot, but it's a lot closer between her and Marty now.
I just feel it happening. And I think Marty might have turned some things around this episode. Mainly with the bodies. First of all, convincing Snell to let you do it, and then doing it. First of all, to even think of that to begin with is genius.
Did he convince the Snell to do it, or did he just want to go like, this is the only way? And
What did he think? You think he just randomly found bodies all over the place? And Darlene's just standing there?
Yeah, Darlene. I don't think Darlene's gonna stand there.
Oh, you know, I don't think he convinced Jacob though. Maybe he convinced Darlene.
First of all, if you're convinced by you convincing Jacob, you're not convincing Darlene. You see him convince him in the fucking prison. He goes, I'm never digging those bodies up. And he goes, then you're gonna rot in here. And then the two of them stare at each other.
Yeah.
And then
that was him thinking like, oh shit.
I really don't want to rot in here.
I really don't want to rot here. So, yeah, like I said, Ruth still has a second spot. Marty's very close behind her. But I'll be honest, Jonah is nipping at both of their heels.
I think it was the efficiency. He's all right. And I went through Panama and I went through somewhere else.
He explained it in Marty Bird type fashion. Like, he was just like, yeah, I opened up an account and I created invoices for all the people that I serviced, and I have 2 offshore accounts, one in Panama, and I was like, yeah!
And the other one in Cyprus?
Yes.
Like, I love that. It was like, he didn't even go traditional, like, Cayman Islands that everybody goes to, right? Like, no, it was like different offshore ones, not the typical run-of-the-mill.
I don't know to give credit to the writers or the actress, but Wendy's reaction to that is perfection. That's the most realistic reaction you could ever have. That to to giggle like, this is preposterous. What is happening? Even my son has been infected. What the fuck?
Well, she recognized it right away. Like, yeah, I'm right, fine.
That's a fucking fantastic reaction. Alright, so we all have the same top 4, I would assume. Wendy, Marty, Jonah, in whatever order. Wendy, well, after Wendy. Marty, Jonah, and Ruth. We all have those 3?
Wait. Marty, Wendy, Wendy, Ruth.
No.
No, as a triumvirate.
Well, then it'd be 3 people.
Right, but who's the 4th?
Jonah. Buddy's gone.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
We also have Charlotte at the bottom.
Yes.
She didn't do anything this episode. Yes.
Correct.
I want to say Wyatt's down there with her, but he stepped up this episode, protecting Jonah.
He did.
So is it still Katie?
Wyatt's been trying to redeem himself this season.
I got Darlene. If we're talking about like LVP,
shit.
LVPs, I got Charlotte with the gold, and I don't think she's ever losing it at this point. But I think Darlene is silver medal worst person on the show.
But she's awesome at being the worst person though. Like she's not horrible to the point of I don't see the use of her being on the show like Charlotte. She is delightful at being horrible.
But to be fair, I don't think there's anybody else that's so easily removed besides Charlotte. I think Darlene gets the silver because she just makes every episode so much harder for anyone she's anywhere near.
She's now even making things difficult for Petty. You can't even do that right. Like, Jesus, you're just making things difficult for everybody.
Like, that's just what you do.
I gotta be honest, Petty's kind of grown into his awfulness for me. Like,
yes.
When he's enjoying himself, I'm enjoying him enjoying himself. Not when he's alone enjoying himself. I mean, smiling at awful things happening.
Listening to tape.
No, I just love seeing his excitement as he gets closer, because you know inevitably it's gonna all turn back on him. So when it does happen, it makes that moment that he fails that much more satisfying, because you saw how gloating he was during minor victories along the way.
Indeed.
I kind of wanted those two scenes together. Like, he busts a nut, and then, it's not them.
Christ, plug.
My battery is dying, because his is too. So give it a follow on everything.
Jesus, plug.
Wrestling YouTube channel, True Heel Heat. See these brothers on All Elite Recap, reviewing All Elite Wrestling Wednesday Night Dynamite, and myself on True Heel Heat, the weekly podcast, every single Saturday.
Post your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe.